Right, can you tell me a bit more about tonight's event?
Well, we were approached, myself and Christopher, if we'd do a evening with questions and answers, talk about our lives. Because some of the musicians have done it before. So I think Peter Hook's done it, and Manny, and they've gone down a storm. And so my connection is I was born in Salford at Hope Hospital, and we filmed Cold Feet here twice. So we did the yoga here, and we did the cancer choir here. And I came in and I went, well, it's amazing this. So it's nice to put a bit back in, kind of thing. So I just said, yeah, why not? And it's nice to do Q&A, because it's not like stand-up. You're not like, oh, what's my audience going to be like? Am I going to be funny? Do you know what I mean? Just be yourself. And we know each other so well. We've known each other since 2006, so we've got plenty to talk about. It's funny, in the brief they said if you run out of things to say, I mean, looked at each other and burst out laughing. So yeah, here we are. Yeah, it's been been suggested for a while, and we finally nailed the date. So I was born in Salford, but I was adopted in Didsbury. So my only connection to Salford is I was born at Hope Hospital. My daughters were though. So both my daughters were born. It's not Hope now, it's Salford Royal. But my 8-year-old, Sophia, she was one of the last babies to be born there, because the maternity unit's shut now. It's not there anymore. So you can't have a baby there. But it was one of the best in the country, the maternity unit there. So me and both my daughters were born there. But they're more Mancunian than me, because I was adopted in Didsbury, but I was brought up just outside Preston. So they're proper Mancs. I'm kind of like half. Well, I was on, you know what I mean? I came back when I was. It's funny because I was adopted in Didsbury, and then I went to drama school in Didsbury. So I came full circle in 18 years.
What drama school?
Well, I was at the Poly, which is Man Met now. So I went to Manchester Poly School of Theatre, which was at the bottom of Pars Wood and School Lane. It was a brilliant place, but that's in town now at All Saints. The drama bit, yeah, so it's there, yeah.
And what was the first kind of TV role you actually got?
Well, not really in Vision. I was Voices on Spitting Image, which was a puppet show, a satirical puppet show, which was a massive hit back in the day. It was on a Sunday night. So it was me and Steve Coogan used to do voices on that. But my first telly really was regional TV, where I did stand-up. So I used to do things called The Happening, and What's New, I think it was called, but they slightly changed the format. There was a kind of like discussion programme. Caroline used to do it, Caroline Hearn used to do it, Steve used to do it. But then they changed it to the What's New Club, trying to be hip. And I remember I did it was live as well, and I did a character that I did called Bernard Wright on there, and but also on the bill that night was Wet, 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 and half the audience, well, 3/4 of the audience were the Wet, Wet, Wet fan club, and I died on my arse on live television. But it was regional, not national, and as soon as I come off, my dad rang me and went, "Are you all right?" And I went, "What good was it, Dad?" He went, "No, son." So, yeah, you learn the hard way. But I still listen to Wet, Wet, Wet. I'm not really a massive fan, but I'm nothing against Marty Pello.